I was always a big fan as a kid, and of course, my friend Kevin, he did it a few years ago, and it really sparked my interest again. And throughout high school and college, I kept being a fan. It wasn't just a childhood thing, and as I pursued bodybuilding, and I never really thought I'd ever had the body to do it, so I never really had that in mind. But as I progressed and as I got bigger and stronger and things, I thought, maybe I could have a shot at this. So since Kevin knew the guys in CWA, I kind of entertained the idea, and the more and farther I progressed, the more it came more of a reality for me. So,
what other things have you done in athletics? Like, what did you do in elementary school and high school athletically?
In high school, I did a little bit of everything. Because when I was an underclassman, I had basketball, football, and baseball, but I had some issues with coachings and things, so I switched sports. I went to swimming and diving. I did track and field. I basically hopped around, did a little bit of everything, but my major thing was swimming and diving, which I could bring to the table in wrestling because I know how to flip, I know how to go in the air, know how to jump, so that'll work very good. And I also kept my physique very trim in high school, so it all kind of lines up. So,
what are you studying in college right now?
I'm currently studying graphic design. It's really been something I've always been interested in school. I'm really getting into like clothing design, package design, posters, advertisement, and things like that. That's basically the main direction I'm going in. Whether it be, I'm not sure where I'm going to go after college. I'm not sure what my future will be, but that's where I'm at right now. So
that can carry over in your wrestling too.
Yeah, definitely. I've made promotional posters for myself. I've made actually my clothing line. I've actually put on my trunks to go to the ring. The emblem for my clothing line I've made, which is called Chosen One clothing line. And it definitely, wrestling's entertainment. It comes down to entertainment, and entertainment, advertisement's big in that. The way you advertise yourself, present yourself, and I think it very much so becomes, it all comes together, I believe, definitely.
What is your training like?
See, I've basically followed similar training methods since I graduated high school. It's been mainly bodybuilding. I focus on high intensity. I'll go high weight. I work the pyramid, high weight, low rep, high rep. So I usually have to work out alone because I have a hectic schedule and I can't always find a partner. So I really focus on intensity. I try to keep it constant. It keeps me sharp and it keeps me in good shape. It keeps me out of trouble. So I've kept it up for 4 years now. So I've come from 130 pounds to sitting right now 195 pounds. So.
I'm sure that helps you out because I've heard you're a bouncer.
Yeah. I don't think a 130-pound bouncer would have done that well in the club. But I work at Club Chrome right now in Johnson City, which they're the #1 rated club in the Tri-Cities. And I've been working there since, almost 2 years now. So it's an interesting job, and definitely keeping my strength up, keeping my training up definitely helps. I mean, I got to throw guys around. I got to, I don't always really want to, but then again, sometimes I do. But it definitely helps being a little bit stronger, a little beefier than what I would have been. So
yeah,
definitely.
But GQ Flawless, look at that man. Look at that. Look at the specimen. He's incredible. Well, that was incredible. Whoa, he sprung up. GQ with a beautiful drop kick.
Jason Kincaid may have underestimated GQ.
It's very, very hard, and anyone that says that wrestling is fake is full of shit, because these are real life people, real life stuntmen flying through the air, hitting the ground, and if you think that's fake, then it's ridiculous. I mean, of course it's predetermined, of course they're not really throwing real punches, but you get hit and you get thrown, and it doesn't feel good. I've taken a lot of bumps. A bump is the foundation of your training, how you take your hits and things like that.
What was your first bump like?
First bump. Well, it feels awkward, and then when you hit the mat, you're like, that thing isn't that soft. So, I mean, I was ready for it, but it definitely is not. It's not that springy as you think, and it's not that soft. And when I left the gymnasium that day, I was hurting. I was sore. So it's definitely not easy. The first time I took a body slam knocked the wind out of me. So I can't stand it when people say it's fake. It's just
Definitely not.
My biggest wrestling influence would be probably The Rock. He's what really got me started into wrestling. Obviously the Attitude Era, like Stone Cold and The Rock and Triple H, but The Rock really stood out because he had the most personality to me. He always came up with, he was really innovative on the mic, and I think that the entertainment part of the wrestling is really one of my big, is what makes me such a big fan. So definitely The Rock. I have to look up to some smaller guys though, because I'm not really the biggest guy out there. I'm 6 foot, 190, 195. So I'd say I'd have to look up to guys like Shawn Michaels, smaller guys that had to be innovative to really stand up with the big guys. Guys like Rob Van Dam, he has a lot of innovative moves. AJ Styles, but I would say if my main influence, the thing that really got me going, is The Rock, simply because of his personality, and you can tell he puts a lot of heart, a lot of soul into his character. Now, there's a lot of him, even though his character is really absurd. There's a lot of him in that character too, which I really like. So.
Have you picked up a fan base?
Yeah, I picked up fan base. A lot of the older females at our shows loved my character. One lady had me autograph. She bought one of my posters and I autographed it. She came back and wanted me to take a picture with her child, her infant child. Then she came back and wanted me to sign her phone. And then she came back again and wanted me to sign her shirt. And I was like, God dang. And then for the kids, I'm really in it for the kids. I had one father approach me. He said that he couldn't afford to get his son a good birthday gift with the economy and how everything is. And he took him to our show, and he said that I made his son's night very special. And that's why we're in it. For the kids, for the fans, and it means a lot to me to know. It's like a reassurance of you are doing this, and people are the kids appreciate that. He's supposed to be this biblical prophet or something. Well, I'll tell you what, you're gonna need to do all the praying you can possibly do to go against the Flawless One, because like I said before, I'm the only man with the $1 million look and the $1 billion body to match in the CWA, and I'm the only man that looks like he's sculpted out of granite. I look like a Greek god, and you, Lucas Angel, look like a fat slob.
Here for the opening contest, and there's GQ, and wow, look at that specimen of a man, GQ Flawless. Definitely the most flawless athlete in the CWA today, GQ Flawless. Long history between GQ and the Knights of the Round Table. GQ, the former bodyguard of Rob Knight. GQ kicked out of the Knights of the Round Table following the Steel Cage War Games a couple of months ago, right here in this very building. GQ making his return for the first time since that heinous attack in the locker room by the Knights of the Round Table. And as opposed for the fans of Kingsport, Tennessee, that's one hard-working individual right there, folks. That man has earned, and I mean earned, everything that's come his way. His body, his physique, his wrestling skill. This man has worked his bottom off to where he's at right now. He's got a long way to go, and he's got a tall task in front of him here against Jason the Gift Kincaid, he's Sneed. And GQ Flawless has only had a handful of matches. And I'm interested to see how this one's going to turn out. Bobby McElrath, you know what? It's up to you, buddy, for the introductions. Bobby, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Rob Knight. Weighing in at 224 pounds, from Oak Hill, West Virginia, the Gift, Jason Kincaid. And his opponent, weighing in at 217 pounds, from Hollywood, California, GQ Flawless.
The Flawless One, GQ Flawless, made right there, folks. Wow. And whoa, he's going up fireman's carry here as GQ Flawless may be going for the face plant. He hit the face plant. He hit it. That's one of GQ's finishers. He rolls it up. It's the leg. 1, 2, no! Schoolboy here. 1, 2, 3. Seriously. No way!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by pinfall, GQ Flawless.
By pinfall and by beginner's luck, it was GQ Flawless with the win. the Contenders ring, GQ Flawless.
Like I said, boys, expect the unexpected. CWA and don't underestimate GQ. He's got the win. He upset Jason Kincaid. He's in the Contenders ring against Swan. He's going to be getting a shot at the World Heavyweight Champion.